Definitely Warsaw is the biggest and the most remarkable entrepreneurial and academia center in Central and Eastern Europe. Over 150 institutions of R&D sector, over 100 of places where the incubation is in real, like co-working places or startup places are working in our city. At the end of the day, over 60,000 of students graduating Warsaw Academia Center deciding to stay in Warsaw. Those numbers are making from our city the most entrepreneurial city in our region. It's very hard to avoid the most challenging topic, which is nowadays very actual, not only in Warsaw but in general in Europe and the world. It's COVID-19. This challenge is not a challenge only for economy of Warsaw, but also for the number of startups and many of branches of Warsaw economy. Every international projects help us to understand the circumstances which are in the other cities. It also help us to link our entrepreneurs with the other entrepreneurs from other cities. It also help us to transfer the experiences, which is very precious not only for us as for city authorities, but also for the entrepreneurs and for the institutions which are working for entrepreneurship in our city. City of Warsaw adopted the development strategy in 2018. This strategy is very focused on the startups and innovation and creativity and how to foster the creativity of our citizens and those who are choosing our city for their place for living. The perspective for developing is very linked with the new perspective of EU financial instruments from 2021-2027. But of course, we also are planning to boost the number of our initiative, which will be financed either by the city budget, either by the private equity, which is also working very hardly in the city of Warsaw. As Warsaw is growing, as also the entrepreneurship market is growing year by year. Each year we have new 20,000 entrepreneurs in our city, which means that in 5 years we're going to be definitely much more bigger than now. But we will be also much more diversified, as we are counting on creativity and on new branches which will come to our city. But definitely the third factor is that we count on local character of our entrepreneurs. We as a city, we are very polycentric, and we are counting that every district will have their own entrepreneurship zone, their own entrepreneurship ecosystem, which will be linked all between in the whole city.